I know everyone thinks all we do is talk about poop on the show sometimes, and I just want to say yes.
What are you doing?
Oh, I have OCD with my hands sometimes. Like, you see how there's 2 dots right here?
No.
You can't see them, but I'm making a perfect figure 8 around them.
Okay.
When I used to be a kid, I used to put my hand out the window of the car, and you know when you would make it go like this?
So like the wind?
Yeah, and then straighten it out?
Yeah. I still do that.
I still do that, but what I would do is every time I would go buy a car, I would outline the car with my hand. Yeah. So, like, if a car came up, I would go under the tires, wait for the next one, go under the tires, and keep doing that.
Really?
Yeah.
So you had your work cut out for you if there was like an 18-wheeler.
Yeah, it was a while. It was a while.
You're out there going crazy.
I was
over
shaking
there.
the shit out of my hand, but yeah, I used to do that all the time.
You know what I used to do? And this is kind of like weird that I'm saying it now. It's very like Jeffrey Dahmer of me. But where could this go?
Yeah.
I used to pretend that the handle, like, is in the back seat. I used to pretend the handle was like a joystick that had rockets, and I would shoot other cars.
That's cool, though.
Yeah, I mean, I was killing people on the highway.
You know what was weird? Cars that had those seats that face backwards in the back, and you'd stuff small children back there.
What?
You know, like
a horse and carriage?
Yeah, like in the back of old station wagons, there used to be a pop-up where there would be 2 seats in the back, and you would face looking out the back window of the car.
Why do I not remember this?
You don't remember those kind of cars? Remember, you never seen like movies where kids were like pew pew, like shooting at people there?
Yeah, I was shooting rockets, but not that way.
You were shooting them forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, they couldn't see you coming. No, but that's what I used to do as a kid.
Couldn't see you coming.
Maybe I'm making that up because we just had such a big family, but I don't know.
I don't know. But also, you remember those cars that used to have just a bench in the front?
No, I don't remember a car bench.
Well, no, but like I never had one either. But
you
like
could
you know,
sit on it.
No. Like, wait, you don't know what I'm talking about?
I've never seen a car equipped with a bench.
Like like an old car would have just one seat across.
Oh, yeah. That. I thought you were talking on the front of the car, like on the fucking
on the hood?
bumper. There was a bench.
What the fuck?
And I was like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about?
What is that? It was like a twisted metal car.
No, my dad used to have this old Buick that had
dads love Buicks.
Yeah, they did.
Yo, I feel like whoever drives a Buick like plays a lot of golf.
Yeah, or like owes somebody some money. But like a Buick was like so heavy that it was like turning a boat. Like I remember when I first learned how to drive it, I had to fucking crank the shit out of the steering wheel just go left.
Really?
Yeah, it was so heavy.
Yeah, my dad's van was like that. I learned how to drive in my dad's van that like the brakes like worked like sometimes. Like I almost crashed that car a million times.
I used to hate driving in the snow and you would hit the brake and it'd be like
yeah, it was like
I'm like, oh, I'm gonna die.
The air was like da, 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 da. You're like fuck.
I'm like, I'm gonna die right here.
Yeah,
it's terrible.
There was actually one time that Keith was on the highway with my dad and the brakes just like quit. And my dad's slamming on the brakes, and he's screaming. And Keith tells me this story all the time. My dad looks at him and he goes, "We can't stop."
How'd you guys stop? E-braked it?
I mean, hey, I wasn't there, so I don't
shit.
know. I think he just kind of like, you remember in the movie Speed?
Yeah.
You got to keep it above 55. I think he kind of just like eventually like
topped out a little bit.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know, but you know, I wasn't there. There was a time my mom drove me to basketball camp. And I accidentally kicked the car into
gear and rolled down.
Neutral.
I was just gonna say mine's like that too. My story.
Oh, but we were on the highway, and I kicked her shit into neutral.
Oh.
And then the car was just like, and I was like, oh fuck, and I hit it back.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was scary. I thought
that used to scare me so much as a kid. Like if I was like backing up, like the first year I had my license, I thought I would put it in reverse, but it'd just be in neutral. It'd just be like, skrrsh. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, I'm going to blow the fucking engine up.
Dude, there was one time I would have killed everyone on Northern Boulevard over here because I went to KFC with Keith to get the Double Down.
Double Down.
Which, by the way, do you know what that is?
Is that the...
I don't know if they have it anymore.
Is that the double biscuit, that's the double biscuit and the double breast, and what else was it?
No. So, it was kind of... there was 2 biscuits.
I know it was double biscuit.
It was a sandwich, right? And instead of bread, it was just fried chicken.
Yeah.
And then there was cheese and some special sauce in the middle of it. I don't know. In the middle of it. And it was disgusting and gross and it would make you like shit blood. But like it was so good on the way in that you dealt with the way out. But we went to KFC and I was at the window. And I was like a little far away. So she goes to hand me my food, and I just get up like this and kind of like stretch my leg at the same time. And as soon as my hand touched the bag, my foot hit the gas like all the way down. Dude, the sound it made was so loud. And I thought my car was like all fucked. It was my mom's car too. If that car was if I was just holding the brake and did that, I would have drove out and fucking murdered tons of people and then got hit by 3 different lanes of traffic.
Yeah, that would have been pretty cool though.
No.
You would have lived.
Why?
Come on.
In your story,
in my scenario, you would have lived.
Yeah,
I don't know if mine was a dream or it really happened.
What?
I don't. I can't remember.
You have a story.
I have a story, but I can't remember if it was a dream or it really happened. I was very young.
Okay.
I was very young, and I think me and my brother Michael were in the car, and one of us hit the gear shaft into neutral.
Did you say gear shaft?
Yeah, that's what they call it.
Shift.
No, the gear shaft. It's called a shaft too.
Shaft?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Shift.
I think it's called gear shaft.
A shaft? Like an elevator shaft?
It's called a gear shaft.
It's not a gear shaft.
You know what a shaft is, right?
Yeah, it's a penis.
I think it's called a gear shaft.
It's a gear shift.
I think it's called both.
I don't. And if it is called both, no one on this side of the Mississippi says it.
Yeah, it's called a gear shaft.
No.
It is.
I'm going to need to see this with my eyes.
And also called a drive shift.
Who the fuck calls it that?
And a drive shaft. They call it a lot of things. Whatever.
Stupid. But
But I don't know if this was real or not. So I'm going to call my dad after this to confirm. But one of us hit it while my dad got out of the car and we rolled down a hill and he had to chase after the car.
You didn't hit the brake?
Yeah, I didn't know how to do it. I think I was like a baby. Dude.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's scary.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, your dad's not going to admit to that.
No. But I think I was like a baby. Oh, one time, my mom and dad are arguing. My mom and dad are arguing while they're getting into the car, right? So they put all the kids in the car, and they drive away. And my sister Kiana is like, "Where's Jared?" My dad hits the brake, and Jared just comes sliding down
No.
the fucking windshield.
No way.
Yes.
Like a gallon of milk?
Yep. Left him on top of the fucking car, and he came sliding down the windshield.
How far did they drive?
A good ways.
Like 3 blocks?
A good ways. Enough for my sister, who was a couple years older than my brother, because we weren't born yet, but a couple for her to be like, "Where's Jared?" And my parents were like, "Oh, shit." My dad stopped the car, and there was Jared, just slid right down the fucking windshield. That's fucking crazy.